Hey, I'm Forrest, and this is the Cannabis Solution. If it's your first time at the program, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. I appreciate your support. And I'm trying to use this platform to spread positive information and knowledge, as well as news about the cannabis industry. So, like and subscribe, and let's get started. Today, I want to talk about Georgia. As all of you should know, unless you're living under a rock and only watching YouTube channels about marijuana, yesterday, in a runoff election in Georgia, 2 senators were elected to the House of Congress in the Senate. Repetitive there. So, 2 senators were elected in Georgia that were Democrats. This changes the balance of power in the Senate to 50 Democrats, 50 Republicans, and all ties will be broken by the vice president. The senators that were elected, Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, will be joining Kamala Harris in the Senate. This basically turns the House of Representatives, the Senate, and the White House blue. With Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the White House, I believe we have a great opportunity to bring cannabis to full legalization by the end of their term. In the last 4 years, marijuana progression has been brought to a basic standstill, being held up by the Republican control of the Senate. Numerous bills have been brought to the floor of the House of Representatives and passed with bipartisan support. But when they reach the Senate, they have been shut down and basically gridlocked. There's a number of reasons for this, but we're not going to get into them. So with Biden being president and Harris being the vice president, there's going to be a lot of opportunity for cannabis to move forward. However, it's not just going to be a slam dunk. There's still going to be a lot of opposition. And what we really want to move forward with, in my opinion, are going to be things like the STATES Act, the Safe Banking Act, and the MORE Act. If you don't know what those are, I'll give you a quick review. Strengthening the 10th Amendment through entrusting states. So this basically was introduced in 2018. Looked like it had a lot of support from the White House, but it made it through the House of Representatives and was shut down in the Senate. This is one of the first acts that really addressed reform from the federal government controlling how states behave with their marijuana laws. The SAFE Act stands for the Safe and Fair Enforcement, an act that is directly related to the banking performed by states with legal marijuana. This act would basically take the teeth away from the Banking Commission, which has been intimidating banks away from servicing cannabis companies. This is a fairly bipartisan issue. So these acts have all passed the House. The Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act, stands also known as the MORE Act, was brought out in 2020 and also passed the House of Representatives and was again shut down by the Republican-controlled Senate. The MORE Act looks to take tax revenue from marijuana sales in states, reinvest it into the communities that were affected, primarily the communities that were affected by the drug war and tough laws on marijuana, and also expunge the records of individuals who are serving time for marijuana-related offenses. All of these acts can have great effects on the cannabis industry in the United States, mostly through banking and through expunging the records of people who were jailed for small amounts of cannabis and nonviolent crimes. I personally look forward to seeing at least one of these acts pass the House and the Senate in the first year of the new administration, and more to come quickly after that. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I am a fan of seeing cannabis be fully legalized nationwide. This would do a lot of great things for our country. If you found value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and maybe even go for alerts. I'll be trying to bring current news that I receive every day, as I'm in the cannabis industry for over 12 years now. And I'll be trying to bring that news to you through this platform from an experienced position of being in the cannabis industry since 2008 in Colorado. Again, I'm Forrest Jones. This is the Cannabis Solution. Have a good time. Peace.